So in value engineering, that is under in engineering economics second unit, so we will see about value engineering concepts. Okay, so we are knowing about value engineering. Actually, value engineering is a systematic approach to have a necessary functions of a project which can be carried out at a low cost. And also, this value engineering promotes the substitution of materials and methods with very less expensive as an alternatives without sacrificing any kind of functionalities. Okay, so all functional things will be satisfied even after that is being some implementing some kind of an alternatives. Okay, so it is all about reducing cost at the expense of quality is very simple, a cost cutting strategy, right? So all these things will be included in value engineering, because the main aim of a value is about cost effective way of producing an item without sacrificing or else taking away its own designed purpose. Okay, so we have several kinds of values here. So under this, if we see, then cost value is about, we already saw about cost value, that is about labor, material, overhead, on all these things will be having under some kind of a services, which we have already seen in the first unit. Okay, and exchange value is about you know, it just it's all about the giving away, say for an example, that is it's just a price that purchaser will offer for a product. Okay, so that kind of an thing, by it just depends upon the value or the terms which we give for the product. It's all about the one product over the another product for money. Okay, so just like give the older TV and get the new TV. Okay, fine. So next we have the use value. So use value is all about the it's also called as a function value, and it's about how it is being performed. It's entirely based on the performance based. And next, we have an esteem value. So esteem value is about, okay, so the purpose of a TV is to watch some kind of, the programs which are telecast uh, and for entertainment purpose and all other things. Okay, so we have a flat TV, and that flat TV become curved TV, right? So it was just attracting other person and pulling their all desires out, right, and making the product. So that is will be your esteem value, right? The best example is that we had a flat TV earlier, and now that flat TV become some kind of amenities has also been fixed, like internet connection and all other things, and also that outlook also started to become more different, like a curved TV and other factors, and seeing about the screen is completely different when compared to the other one. So it is completely depends upon the quality and the appearance of the product, right? Okay, so the performance, the value will be the performance divided by the cost. Okay, and the performance and cost should be the interwoven. Okay, I'm just telling only the overview of it. So if you see about the classification of a function, then that will be primary function, secondary function, and um, tertiary function. So in the tertiary function, is all about esteem value, that is the appearance. So from first, let's see about the primary function. Okay, so you decided to have a manufacturing unit of a bottle, or else you're wanting to purchase a bottle. So the main purpose of the bottle is to carry something without having any leakages, right? So here, so that is what we are calling it as a primary function. We need a bottle, and bottle is used to hold some kind of a liquid, something, and that should resist against some leakages and all other things. Okay, that is the primary aspects of a bottle. And the secondary function is all about giving some extra fittings to your bottle. Okay, so I'm having in a bottle, and it is so if I'm going to have some kind of I mean, on the top of the lid, if I'm going to have an opening, like some some kind of a facility, I'm just keeping it on so that I can open it easily. So that is an extra fitting, like a convenience. It's all about the convenience, our convenience, right? So because if I'm going to keep that kind of an arc or something like that, then it will be easy for me to open the bottle. It's I'm having a good convenience, and also I can design the bottle accordingly. Okay, like a curved shape, and many different shapes are there, so that I can use it, right? And territory function is all about tertiary function is all about, you know, esteem again. So it's all about some kind of an uh, okay, this is my company, so I'm wanting to make these things as a terms. Okay, so say for an example that we go for some kind of purchasing goods, especially for the name, right? So we need the tick mark. Okay, if there is some tick mark, then we say that is a NIKE, right? So likewise, we need something. So that is an all esteem and having some kind of a value. We think ourselves that's having some putting some value, and also some and also extra some designers will be completely changed. It's all about the appearance. So see here, this is a flat bottle here, this plastic flat bottle. So some persons will buy this flat bottle is just because it is a flat and you can carry over along with your books. And this one is a transparent bottle, glass bottle. So some people will choose this. And this on the top, they have given some kind of on the lid, they have given some pulling facility. So that would be in any kind of an, either that would be in a steel or a plastic, whatever maybe. It's just especially so that you can remove that cork easily out, right? And this one, this water bottle with a zipper, it's just an aesthetic one. This will be called as an esteem. Okay, and this bottle is some kind of small thing, and also in the bottom it is having some facility to sit easily so that it will not fall down. And the shape of the bottle is also different, and the beak is having some very shorter one so that you can carry over with the beak, I mean in the neck, right? See, this kind of a bottle is about in the on the bottom side it is having the bigger version, and in the upper case it is having the lower as it goes up, which means it will be easy for you to carry over. But some will prefer this and some may not prefer it. It's all about what is one's preference. Okay, and some may feel that to have a kind of a glass bottle, or some will be feeling to have a kind of regular a steel bottle, copper bottles like that. Okay, see in this kind of this bottle is about okay, you can use it for work also, some kind of different shape, right? Okay, it's something like a workout type of thing. Okay, fine. And so there are so many bottles. Yeah, see, every each and every bottles are having its own, uh, I mean, purpose to furnish. It's a triangle, completely triangle bottle. So some will prefer the thinner one. Some may prefer the bigger one. See the bamboo bottle. So if a person thinks okay, bamboo drinking water in a bamboo is more good, then they'll go for the bamboo bottle. And if you say that if you're wanting a dumbbells bottle, then you can go for the dumbbells bottle, right? And so likewise, so many bottles are there, and so these things all about aesthetic. See bullet bottle, and it's all about aesthetic. This one is a esteem bottle. This one is a solid regular bottle, but the color is again is an esteem. Right, this is a steel bottle and it is also having some capacity to open easily. So this one is a second one. So the bottle is used for serving to drink water, but the upper side, that what the portion they have given, the design, change the design of the cover, right? I mean the bottle cap, it's all about the aesthetic again. I mean the secondary means that it enhances the needs, because we need to open the bottle, so this will help you to open the bottle easily. And this copper bottle, again, it's a health aspects, and it's a almost plain bottle, and if you're going to change something according to your desires, then that will become an esteem one, right? So this is the example how I can give you for value engineering. Okay, so here, so with this now it is easy to understand about the value engineering. So it's all about simplify the product and use cheaper and a better material, modify and improve design, product design, and use efficient processes and reduce the product cost, increase the utility of the product by economical means, and save money or increase the profit. Definitely, if you're going to use a lot of esteem there, then you will increase your profit. You'll uh, it's all about making more less material using and then designed one, and it looks like an esteem, and you'll go for the higher sales, right? And does it use contribute to value, and it is a cost proportionate to its usefulness? Does it need all its features? Okay, so if we see about the value engineering procedure, then the first step will be the identify the product. So what product you are going to be make it as a target, you will start to deal with that kind of a product. So first you have to identify the product. Say for an example, I'm going to manufacture a bottle. So you start to have some kind of a knowledge about the main things about the bottles in the market. And the second one will be the collect relevant informations and all other things and data is available, and how much that capacity has to be in the bottle, and the usages purposes, and about the carrying facilities and all other data, uh, and and all other third party data we'll be collecting in this collecting relevant information, like how much machines that should be, and manufacturing labors, and about the cost data and marketing, how much that already having in the market, whether this model of the bottle is already available in the market, and how that is different from what you're going to manufacture towards the what is already available in the market. So everything will be considered here. So define different functions. Next one. So you have to find your primary is same, Okay, so what you're going to do with the secondary and tertiary functions. So now we have to specify the value content of each function and identify the high cost area for your bottle price. I mean, the whatever you're going to do with your bottle with its own functions. Apart from the functions, whatever you're going to do, you have to just select it or chart it out. And different alternatives. Okay, so we decided to use the to manufacture a bottle. Now I already shown you some. There are a lot of different kinds of bottles are there, right? So you have to know that function of each component and the manufacturing details, and to have some kind of an ideas, and also to create some different alternatives so that you can increase the value of the product. So you are already knowing about the brainstorming, right? So that kind of a brainstorming idea sessions, you have to chart it out and work out all. And also you have to find the whichever is feasible and whichever is non-feasible, and you have to record all which is okay and which is not okay, and you have to keep your mind free to choose the best alternatives. So alternatives of whatever you're going to do, because and it should not affect the primary the value that should serve the needs. Okay, so these are the things. Okay, so under brainstorming, we already know about the brainstorming, about the principles and all other things, and so in this that you have to find some different ideas and also to create and some kind of good ideas, and kind of with your conventional thinking, whatever you think and whatever you have to, that should be completely transferred into your desire form. Okay, and also that to keep on evaluating your ideas and with your imagination, which you can have a good creativity. So you're not supposed to evaluate the alternatives immediately, because immediate evaluation is not a good deed, because it also slow down your creative idea as much as you can. You have to keep on giving the idea. Okay, the next one is the hitchhiking on the ideas often lead to better idea. So you not have any kind of an idea immediately at the one stroke. Sometimes it look very stupid, but the finally that you may even convert it into the good and acceptable, valuable one. So it's all about the creativity. And so boost your creativity. Don't hold, don't evaluate in between, and record your ideas then and there so that it serves you better. Okay, and the next one is that when ideas increases to flow, short diversions enable the mind to rebound with new ideas after rec- recuperation. So short diversion and some other extra deeds are advisable, so that you're not able to think more. I mean, just like bounding yourself in a narrow direction, because it will also help you to support to have a good ideas. So give some kind of a break and divert your mind for at least for some duration. So when you evaluate your alternatives, when you evaluate your bottle, so strongly think which our bottle that would be good for you. Okay, this bottle, see this bottle, it is okay, good. The design is good. Whether if it is will it be okay for washing it out? We have to think over it. See, there are so many bottles. See this bottle, okay, this bottle looks good. Or do you think that this dumbbells bottle are effective in cleaning it out very easily? When the brush will go everywhere? I don't think so. So all these things we have to see. And the capacity of a bottle, or whether you're going to do it for the baby bottles or else with adults, whatever you're going to deal with, that we have to. Or else whether that will be good for the storage purpose or only it is meant for the aesthetic purpose. So criticize, very critically you have to evaluate it and criticize wherever it is necessary. And if you need a break, then you just take a break and again you just start with your fresh mind. And so that you can develop the best alternatives. When you refine it each and every time with your when you evaluate the alternatives critically, and when you find that is good, then you can implement it, right? So that's all with your value engineering. So next class we'll see the next topic. If you have any doubts or anything, you can just approach me via email ID, or else you can text me in Google Classroom or else in WhatsApp. Thank you.